Hi, this is DJ with DJ Star Tarot with your career and money reading for the sign of Virgo for February 2018. Listen, Virgo, if you'd like to get a mini reading, a daily reading, a weekly reading, you can download the Instant Go app and then click on the link that's in the description box and connect with me almost immediately, if not within 24 hours. Otherwise, you can send me an email or visit my website. Let's get started with your career and money. You start out with the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, you're feeling really secure and you're enjoying your financial abundance. Now is the time to give thanks for what you have and be grateful. Show gratitude for what you have. And also, I feel like you're contemplating a change in career, a change in subjects in school. Like you want to change a major that you're studying. Like for some of you, I feel like that is what you're contemplating. Like, should I change my career at this point? Should I change my major at this point? Because you're feeling like, oh, if I go in this direction, I can make more money and I might be more, it might be something that I'm more in tune with than what you're currently doing. You have the Three of Swords. This Three of Swords talks about, using moderation with your money, saving money. I feel like there's some competition at your job, and someone is really wanting your position really bad. So they're like really hoping you mess up so that so they can come in and take your position, or that you quit. So they may be encouraging you to, look for another job only because they want what you have. It's not that they got your back and they got your best interest. It's that they want your job. And if you look, you have the Five of Swords, and that's someone that's have a sneaky behavior, someone that is there saying, yeah, I want your job. So yeah, go and do that. Walk away because look at me, I've got my smirk on and I'm going to take what you have. And this is also a card saying that to take your job seriously, even if you're not happy there, and even that you want to move on, because that's what's giving you your paycheck right now. So you really need to take it a little bit more serious. And that's what that's talking about there. Then you have the Justice card. The Justice talks about you're being put to the test at work. You really are. Like, they're really testing your knowledge there to see what what it is that you're capable of doing, what else you can do. And it's also, if you're going on interviews, it's going to go very well, and you'll definitely get the job, and you will have more money in that position, and you also will have balance, balance with your money, your life, your job. So if that's something that you're looking for with this new job, you will have that. And then you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is talking about being patient. Being patient because success is going to be coming your way. It's moving at a slow pace. Contracts are being drawn up, but they're drawing up really, really slowly. So maybe it's this interview that you went to, or 2 interviews you've already gone to. One of them is going to call you and offer you the job, but it's just taking time. We talked about the Five of Swords already, so we're going to hit to the Seven of Swords. And again, the Seven of Swords is talking about someone being sneaky, as you could see here. The lighting isn't so good here, so I really do apologize about that. But it's talking about, your cash flow is going to be on an upswing, but also you need to have balance and use moderation. It's a time of you wanting to, how do I want to put this? This is a time for you to sneak away from your position, like move away from it, because you're wanting something more better. And this is the time that if this is what you want, be clear that is what you want and put your intentions into it. That's what you're looking for, that you're looking for that new job, that new that new direction. And that's what this is talking about. It's talking about going into a new direction, knowing what direction to go into, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's also like I talked about earlier with the Five of Swords up here, is to take your job seriously. Like, people are just messing around at work, and it doesn't mean that you need to be involved with it, because people are making it to seem like you are the one that is that's not working, that you are the one that's ditching your responsibilities just to mess around, if that makes any sense. Like, you're not taking your job seriously. And see, right here, you see that sneaky behavior there, and they're saying, yeah, he or she partakes in it. He or she is the clown master. So they are blaming you, and they're sneakily walking away from it. And so that is why you're being pushed to the test here, with the Justice card being, tested at work to see what it is you're doing, because that's what they're saying. They're blaming you. In judgment, showing me that you then, if you take this new position that's coming your way, you will be acknowledged and your money will be improving. Like, you see them giving praise to the angel up there, and that's because he's being acknowledged at work. And that's going to happen with you. And maybe even after you being put to the test here with Justice card, even in your current position, you will have judgment in your favor, because then they see, oh, wait a minute, that person really wasn't the one that started this mess. It's really the other coworkers, and we focused on the wrong person, because this person does get their work done and is doing what they're supposed to do, and that's how that is going to work out. So it can be in two ways. And then you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about using moderation with your money, and it's also talking about a really a movement happening in your current job, or even in your career period. Like, something is happening in your career where it's going to offer you an emotional excitement, because you see how the Ace of Cups this is emotions, and all the water is going down, and it's talking about an emotional excitement. And maybe after this, that they realize, even in your current job, they realize that, oh, she's not the one messing around. We see the good work that they do. Let's give them a raise, or let's give them the promotion. And that's how that's going to work out. And then here with the Ten of Wands, you're very determined. You have the determination to succeed. You have the determination to do what it is that you want to do. And you want to gain that new experience. You want to attain that new experience and move forward. And that's what you're trying to do here with the Ten of Wands and with the Four of Pentacles. You're holding tight because you don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know what the next day is going to hold, because you start to figure out what's going on, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to start saving my money. I'm going to start looking, I'm going to pay attention to what's going on. Because right now, at work, it seems like other people's opinions outweigh yours, or their needs outweigh yours. So you can't be very selfish. You can't be like, woe is me, or it's all about me type of thing right now at work, because then it's just going to backfire. Let's see what your other cards hold. That was your Oracle card. Yeah, the Two Swords. You are contemplating, you're at a crossroad, contemplating if you should make this change or not. Then you have the Death card here, and the Death card talks about there's going to be an ending, but then when there's an ending, there's a new beginning. So maybe this current job is going to end for some of you, and you're going to have a new job. But there you are, focusing on the Five of Cups, what you don't have instead of what you do have. So, and I do see the Page of Pentacles coming in and saying, yeah, here's an offer. Here's an offer. But you will have some competition that you will have to fight up against to get this job. So be your best at the interviews. Do your best at the interviews. Don't be overconfident. Just, be confident, but not overly confident. And don't be too aggressive in your interviews, and hold yourself at a professional standard, and you'll get this job. And the same thing with work, try not to get in that mess of gossip, clowning around. Take it serious, take your job serious. Even if you don't feel like that's a serious position, you need to show them what you're made of, what you can do, what you're capable of. And just don't follow the crowd, Virgo. That's basically what this is saying. Your Angel of Abundance Oracle card is unlimited ideas. And it says your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So if this is meaning, if you are really wanting to get this new job, then you need to put those ideas onto paper. When you go to interviews, show them, they'll ask you about about yourself and what you can bring to the table with this new job. And what you want to do is put those ideas out there, but don't give too much because you don't want them to take everything. Just give enough to make yourself shine and you get the job. All right, Virgo, let's go out and make February a fantastic February.